Good morning, students. Our next part, that is issue of shares, forfeiture, different cases which I will be explaining you now. Different cases are there, 6 cases. Let's understand all the cases. Number 1, first of all, forfeiture means we all remember that we have to forfeit, we are cancelling the shares. In this sum, there is application 1 rupee, allotment 2 rupees, first call 3, and second and final call 4 rupees. 4 times company is asking the money. Reserve was allotted 1000 shares. Give necessary journal entries to the forfeiture of shares. Only regarding forfeiture we will pass the journal entry, not from the very beginning. Prepare the necessary ledger account and also prepare the balance sheet as at 31st/3/2018 in each of the alternative cases. Number 1. If reserve failed to pay the second and final call, his shares were forfeited. That means only the last call he has failed to make the payment. So till the 5 entries, that is 2 for application, 2 for allotment, 2 for first call, these 6 entries are correct. 7th entry due for second call is also correct. Second call, he is not paying the money. That journal entry will be what then? That journal entry will be when he is failed to pay the money. That journal entry will be bank account debit, how much other people have paid. Calls in arrear account debit, that means which Rishabh has unable to pay. He is unable to pay on 2000 shares, on 1000 shares which has been allocated to him. He is unable to pay 4 rupees on 1000 shares, that is 4000 rupees. Calls in arrear to second and final call. Second and final call. This is the calls in arrear entry. That is calls in arrear account debit to second and final call account. This is the calls in arrear entry. This is the calls in arrear entry. Now we have to pass the forfeiture entry. This entry was not asked. So what is asked is the forfeiture entry only. Let's understand the forfeiture entry. That is, when we forfeit the share, the journal entry is what? Share capital account debit. Share capital account debit to calls in arrear, how much we have not received, to share forfeiture account. That means how much we have received and forfeiting the money. To share forfeiture account. To share forfeiture account. Share capital, how much will be debited? He was holding 1000 shares, and how much we have called up? We have called up 1000 into 10. That is 10,000 rupees called up. Remember, called up. How much companies have called? 10,000 rupees called from him. He has not paid only 4,000, the last call, but he has made the payment of 6,000 shares. Clear? 6,000 shares he has made the payment. So he has made the payment of 6,000 and calls in arrear is 4,000. So this much is the journal entry on calls in on share forfeiture account. Only this is asked. This one just I have explained you. This was not asked. These first 8 entries were not asked. The 9th entry, that is after the calls, when the forfeiture entry is there, then only it is asked. It is share capital account debit 10,000, the called up value. 2 calls in arrear, the money which you have not received, which the company has not received. That means money for which Reserve has not made any payment. And 2 share forfeiture, which Reserve has made the payment, company has received 6,000. That 6,000 company's property now. Company can use this money as per as their own discretion. So this is the journal entry for forfeiture. Let's see the next journal entry. If Reserve failed to pay the first call and on his subsequent failure to pay the second and final call, his shares were forfeited. Now see, in this case, Reserve has not paid twice. The first call as well as second call. First call is of 3 rupees and second call of 4 rupees. That means 7 rupees Reserve is not paying. only resub has paid 1 rupee on application and 2 rupee on allotment. So let's see this one. So for this one also the same journal entry, that is share capital account debit, share capital account debit to calls in area, to share forfeiture. Now share capital account debit, how much? Share capital account debit will be how much? 10,000 rupees, because 1,000 share, whole called up value 10 rupees per share is called. We have made the second call also. Calls in area, 3 rupees of first call and 4 rupees of second call. That means 7 rupees per share. 7,000 not received. 7,000, and share forfeiture is the amount which we have received. That is 3,000 to share forfeiture. Case 3, you see the journal entry, student, that is same. Only the figures are changing. In case 3, this is case 2. Now case 3. Case 3. In case 3, what will be the journal? Case 3, Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money also. And he didn't pay the first call as well as he didn't pay the second call. Then his shares were forfeited. So 3 times he has not made the payment. That means 9 rupees he has not made the payment. 2 rupees of allotment, 3 rupees first call and 4 rupees second call. Journal entry again will be same. Journal entry is share capital account debit, share capital account debit, 2 calls in area, 2 calls in area, 2 share forfeiture, 2 share forfeiture. Now share capital, the entire called up, company has called till second call, so 10 rupees per share, so 10 into 1,000, that is 10,000 rupees. Calls in area is 9 into 1,000 because 9 rupees company has not received. Calls in area is 9 rupees per share. On allotment, company has not received 2 rupees. On first call, 3 rupees. And on second call, 4 rupees. That is 9 rupees, 9,000 rupees. So 9,000 company has not received. And share forfeiture only 1,000 company has received. If you will notice in all the 3 cases, our journal entry is same, but the figures are changing. Let's make the ledger of this balance sheet of this one. If for case 1, this case 1, for this case, what will be the balance sheet? You see our authorized capital is same in all the cases. Our authorized capital is same in all the cases, that is 50,000 shares of 10 each. Subscribed capital fully paid, in every case it is 49,000 shares. In every case, because only 1,000 shares there is a problem. 49,000 shares there is no problem at all. That is fully paid is 49,000 shares. Subscribed but not fully paid. Now not fully paid, there should have been 1,000 shares, but as we are forfeiting, so not fully paid, forfeiting means we are cancelling the shares. There is nothing or no shares left which are not fully paid. Only 49,000 shares are fully paid and no shares were there which is not fully paid. And there is add share forfeiture. Add share forfeiture is 6,000. In this only we will add share forfeiture value. In the first case, share forfeiture value is 6,000. As we are not reissuing these shares, this 6,000 will be transferred, will be added in share capital notes. This 6,000 students, this will be added with share forfeiture. It will be added with share capital, this share forfeiture account. And our balance sheet total is 4,96,000. If you would have prepared our this one bank account, we would have also seen it would have come 4,96,000, and we would have just shown this 4,96,000 in main balance sheet. In case 2, that is also same. In case 2, again 49,000 shares, but over here in case 2 you notice that the amount of share forfeiture is 3,000. So that add share forfeiture is 3,000. So 4,90,000 plus 3,000, 4,93,000. There is nothing subscribed but not fully paid up, because none of the shares were reissued, none of the shares were done nothing, but we have cancelled the shares, forfeited the shares. Forfeited means cancelling the shares. 1,000 shares of Rishabh is cancelled, fully deleted. That's why we have debited the share capital with 10,000. If you will notice that 5 lakhs minus 10,000 is 4,90,000. So we are deleting in each and every case. So in each and every case, subscribed and fully paid will be 4,90,000. First case, share forfeiture 6,000. Second case, share forfeiture 3,000. And the third case, share forfeiture will be 1,000. See the third case, that is share forfeiture is 1,000 over here. And that will be 4,91,000 will be shown in the balance sheet. Now your next variety of sum, next 3 more cases. Same sum, everything same. Case 3 or 4, 5 cases are there now. 4A, 4B, 5A, 5B, 6A, 6B. There are, that means 2 to 4 to 6 cases are there. Journal entry will be changed because over here the cases are different. Let's see case 4A is what? If reserve failed to pay the first call and his shares were forfeited, for rest of the shares, second and final call was made. Now he has failed to pay the first call only, and his shares were forfeited then and there. That means before making the second call to reserve, we are forfeiting only his shares, and rest of the shares we are making the second call. What will be the journal entry for this forfeiture of his shares? We are not talking about, we are not concerned about all other journal entries. All other journal entries will be similar, but only reserves journal entry, that forfeitures journal entry. Reserve was allotted 1,000 shares and his shares are forfeited after the first call. So after the first call, when his shares were forfeited, our values will change, but journal entries will remain same in case 4A also. Let's write the journal entries again. It will be again share capital account debit, share capital account debit, 2 calls in arrear, 2 share forfeiture. This is the journal entry, student. The journal entry will be same. The values will only be different. First case, case 4A, reserve failed to pay the first call and his shares were forfeited. First call amount is 3 rupees. Remember the amounts were 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 3 rupee and 4 rupee. Application allotment, first call and second call. He has not paid the first call. How much company has called from him? Company has called only 7 rupees from him. First 3, not the fourth one, not the second call. 1 plus 2 plus 3, that means 6 rupees is called only by the company from reserve. So this is share capital called up value. Always remember, this is called up. Called up value is 6 rupees per share. That is 1,000 into 6. 6,000 rupees is debit. Very, very important. 6,000 debit. 2 calls in arrear. How much you have not received? You have only not received this 3 rupees. This 3 rupees not received only. So 3 rupees into 1,000, 3,000 rupees. And you have received 1 rupee and 2 rupee. That is 3 rupees received also. Share forfeiture is 3,000. Case 4A. Case 4B. If reserve failed to pay the first call and his shares were forfeited and no second and final call was made. Now try to understand. No second and final call is made for all the shareholders. In this case, other shares were called. So what will be the entry for other shares? That also I will show. But in the case 4B, no other shares will be called. There, our entry, this is the last entry in case 4B. For case 4A, there will be 2 more entries. One, money will be called for the second and final call. So when money is called, second and final call account debit, second and final call account debit, it will be second and final call account debit, final call account debit to share capital. How much is the second call? 4 rupees per share. Now, how many shares? Over here, 49,000 shares now. Because 1,000 shares of reserve, that is not made second call. So, 49,000 into 4. That is how much? 49,000 into 4 means 4,000 less from 2 lakhs. That is 1,96,000 rupees is called. And everybody has paid the money because nothing is mentioned in the sum. That means everybody has made the payment. So the last entry will be bank to share second call. Share second call. second and final call. That will be also 1,96,000. People have paid. Everybody has paid. We will consider. No, nothing is mentioned. These two are not asked in the sum, but after this forfeiture entry, case 4A, these two entries will be passed. But mind it, case 4B, these two entries will also be not called because company has not made the second and final call. So we are not writing this second entry for case 4B. Now understand case 5A. Case 5A, if Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money and his shares were forfeited, further calls were made for the rest of the shares. Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money. Over here, he has failed to pay the allotment money and no more calling was done to his shares. So how much is the called up value? Called up value is 3 rupees per share. Why 3 rupees per share, students? Only application money is called and allotted money is called. Application money is transferred to the capital and allotted money is transferred to the capital. So 1000 into 3, that is 3000 this will become. Journal entry will be same again for forfeiture. 2 calls in area, how much is not received? Allotment money not received, so 2 rupees per share. So 2 rupees into 1000, 2000 rupees not received. Share forfeiture account will be how much? Share forfeiture will be 1000, which is not received. 1000 is received, that application money is received. Again, we will make for the rest of the shares, we will make on 49,000, we will make the first call, and on 49,000, we will make the second call, and we will receive everything. This is case 5A. First call entry will also come in case 5A. But they have not asked, they have asked only the forfeiture entry. So I love this one. Now case 5B. 5B, no more calls are made after the allotment. No further calls were made. So only this entry, and there will be no more extra journal entry will be required. Now comes case 6A. If Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money and on the subsequent failure to pay the first call, his shares were forfeited, and for rest of the shares, second and final call was made. Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call. That means we have asked Rishabh to pay till first call. Rishabh has failed to pay the allotment money as well as he has failed to pay the first call money. Two things he has not paid. And what he has paid only the application money. Only application money received, it will be 1000. He has failed to pay the allotment money of 2 rupees and allotment money of 2 rupees and allotment and first call of 3 rupees he has failed to pay. So 5 rupees he has not paid. So this will become 5,000 calls in area. And this will be 6,000, my dear students, because we have made a call till first call. Now 6B. If Rishabh failed to pay the allotment money and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call, his shares were forfeited and rest of the shares, second and final call. For 6B, only this is the entry. For 6A also only this is the entry because they have asked only forfeiture entry. If they would have asked other entries, then I would have made the allotment due and receiving. Then, first call already made. Then we will be making the second call entry also in 6A. Let's understand their balance sheet. This is the entry we have already done. Case 4A and 4B the same entry. Case 5A and 5B the same entry, and 6A and 6B the same entry. 5,000, 1,000. Okay. Now we will be doing the balance sheet. The notes to accounts of share capital. In all the cases, our authorized capital is same 5 lakhs. Subscribed and fully paid is also same in all the cases, 4,90,000. Subscribed but not fully paid up, no shares are there because those shares of Rishabh are already cancelled. Only the forfeiture part of each case. In case 5A, the forfeiture was 3,000, that we are adding. In case 5B and 5A, the forfeiture, in case 4A and 4B, the forfeiture value was 3,000, that we have added. See, that we have added 4A and 4B. And in case 5A, again, we have made one more thing, students. 4B, there is one more difference. Notice this 2,94,000. Because in 4B, we have not made second and final call. We have called, this is the subscribed but not fully paid up. There is no subscribed and fully paid up. 49,000 into 6 we have called. How much company has transferred to the capital? 2,94,000. That is the money, and that the balancing figure of capital account 2,94,000 will be written over in case 4B, which is different from case 4A. Case 4A we have called the remaining shares. That's why 4,90,000. Share forfeiture is same in both the cases, but share that is fully paid up because people have also subscribed for the remaining shares. And in case 4B, people also have not subscribed, and company has also not called. So company has only called till 6 rupees, so she subscribed but not fully paid up of rupees 6 each. Company has not made the final call. That's why it is written rupees 6 each. 2,94,000, 49,000 into 6. And share forfeiture is same. In case 5A, for the first case, when the company is calling the rest of the shares, it is 49,000 to 10, 4,90,000. Add shares forfeited 1,000. Next is what? Subscribed but not fully paid up. That is 1,47,000. 1,47,000 is subscribed and not fully paid up. This will be not fully paid up. This value will be coming under not fully paid up in case 5B, because the company has not made the call only. So it is not fully paid up only. Subscribed and this one subscribed and not fully paid up. So 1,47,000, and the remaining amount 1,000 is nothing but is the remaining amount 1,000 is the share forfeiture value that we have written over here. For case 5B, the forfeiture value is 1,000. So the total amount is 1,48,000. Case 6A now. 6A again, everything is called except reserve share. So subscribed and fully paid up 4,90,000. 1,000 is the share forfeiture amount. That is 1,000 written over here. Next is the case 6. Case 6B. 6B, company has not made the second call. 49,000 into 6, 2,94,000. Company has not made the second call, and his shares were forfeited, and share forfeiture value is 1,000. So these were the different cases for shares issue at par. Hope you all have understand. If you have not understand, students, please let me know through comment, and please subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon so that whenever I send the video, it will automatically go to you. Thank you, students. I will be very much eager to get your response. Thank you very much.